One of the things that will really help you develop your fulcrum, particularly because we're having trouble with that left hand there at the moment, is the idea of using one finger at a time. Have you put the pad sideways? Have you done that? Okay, so we'll do this on your right hand first because you'll probably find it easier. But the idea is once you kind of get the hang of it, I want you to try and develop it on your left hand. So because we're going to use your right hand, grab the practice pad with your left and sort of stick it on your left knee. That's it. And what we're going to do is with the right hand, so I'm just basically having the flat hand on the fulcrum like that. So the hand's kind of pointing in towards the drum, so sort of flat, but back here. And look at the stick is almost straight, pointing straight out in front of me. Now the idea is what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this first finger, okay, and kind of just using just the first finger, the tip of the first finger only, I'm going to just flick it towards the drum. The idea is that I need to kind of get that finger to go down and then pull it back off the stick again in time for the rebound to happen without getting in the way. So what I don't want to see though is I don't want to see this, I don't want to see the wrist bending. Okay, so it should come completely from the finger, and if you look at my hand there, you can see that the hand isn't moving at all. The only thing that's powering the stick is the first finger. Give that a try. That's the idea, try not to use the wrist, it's very tempting, I know. That's it. So at the moment you're tending to wanting to use the wrist a little bit because you're driving the stick in with the finger but not really getting it back off fast enough again, so the stick's tending to stop. That's it. So almost like you're going to sort of hit the stick like that with your finger. Okay? Really give it a hit and then pull it back off again quickly. Good, that's it. Alright, so why are we doing this sideways? To a certain extent it is easier for the stick to rebound, but also of course we can do one and then kind of wait before the next one because gravity is not going to pull the stick back down again. This way you can do one and then you can't really wait again because it's going to keep going. So sideways kind of gives us a bit of a chance to just do one and then think about it. So let's just try that now, one at a time, like we're just throwing a tennis ball against a wall. Good. Alright, once you've got the hang of that, see if you can just kind of, so once again, just with the first finger, just keep it going like that now. Good, that's excellent, so not bending the wrist at all. Alright, now try just the second finger. So the first finger, the index finger, we're going to keep perfectly straight now, and just the next finger is going to be the one that we use to move the stick. Cool. And you'll find that what happens is your hand sort of moves around a little bit on that fulcrum. Really try and keep it on the tip of the thumb there. Okay, and then the next finger, and your thumb probably has to see, yes, it sort of has to flatten out even a bit more, doesn't it? And see if you can do some from the little finger as well. You have to really almost bend your hand so it's almost palm up to get that happening. That's it, so just the little finger. Good. Eventually you'll find that you can actually do that in this position, but of course you have to get the speed. So I'm actually just using just my little finger there. That's just the little finger. And you see I'm really sort of having to shift my fulcrum around. So the great thing about this exercise is not just that we're exercising the fingers, we're definitely doing that, but every time you change from one finger to another, the fulcrum has to kind of adjust and shift a little bit. So the real bonus of this exercise, the real point of doing it, is that we're actually developing the fulcrum, not just by having to force it to be a pivot point, but by moving it. So here's what I want you to do now, once you can, eventually once you get the hang of it, is to try changing. So you might use just the first finger for 4 notes, and then the next finger 4, then the next one, little finger, and just move your way back up and down the line. So first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, and back, second, first. Get the idea? Once you do that, try 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So you see we're really kind of shifting between fingers. Eventually you might even be able to do 1, although that's quite 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. You sort of lose your coordination a bit there. But eventually you can kind of get to the point where you can do that. Obviously this needs to be done with both hands, and for you really what I'm aiming at is getting you to do it on the left hand. Alright? So it's a really cool exercise though, because you're sort of shifting that fulcrum around, and eventually you really develop the strength in that fulcrum, which is what it's all about. Alright? So that's something you can do like just in front of the TV this week. Even if it's just not real, you have to kind of really concentrate on it so much as just kind of really see if you get the feel of it, and you'll find that the muscles kind of here at the top of your hand really start to get a bit achy and sore and so forth. Right, but that's what that left hand is going to need. Okay.